Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to your subject, Business Ethics and Social Responsibility. I am Teacher Ching, and I will be your subject teacher for this semester. So, for this morning, we are going to tackle about the nature and forms of business organization. So, what do you think? How many forms of business organization? And what do you think is the nature of business organization? So for this morning, we are going to deepen our understanding about the nature and forms of business organization. Okay. So when we say business class, it is an active process which is an integral part of human society. And also, it is an organization where economic resources of inputs, services are brought together to distribute or deliver to the customers, the goods, the products, or the output. So it involves significant operation in assembling, distributing, advertising, selling, and accounting. And of course, most of businesses class aim to gain profit, aim for profit. So when we say profit, it refers to the difference between the amount received and the amount spent on something purchased, produced, or manufactured. So let's just say, for example, I've purchased a mobile phone worth 10,000 pesos and I I sell it to my customers for 12,000 pesos. So I have a profit of 2,000 pesos. So that is profit, the difference between the amount received and the amount spent on something purchased, produced, or manufactured. So, the fundamental, what we call that one, the, the fundamental reason of examining business activities from a moral point of view class is that business organizations should, in principle, help promote the common good and protect the rights and interests of individuals. So most businesses aim to earn profit. And there is no such business na wala ga-aim to earn profit. Like, magtukod lang kag business just because you just want to put up a business, but you don't want to sell anything. You just want to put up a business and you don't want to sell anything. You don't you're not aiming for any profit. So there's no such business like that because most businesses really aims to profit. Ano mag-business man ka? To gain more extra income, right? That's it. So there are three types of business organization. We have service, merchandising, and manufacturing. So when we say service business class, an example of this one is delivery services, wellness, computer repair, laundry services, tutoring. Another example of service business is hospitals, schools. Why? Because when we say service business, it provides services to customers rather than products. Next, we have merchandising business. So when we say merchandising business class, it sells to customers products they buy from other businesses. Example, sari-sari stores, bookstores, department stores, groceries, and supermarkets. So if you wanted to have a business, which is a merchandising business, so meaning you buy your products, you buy your inventories from other store, and then you put it in your business and sell it to your customers. So that is merchandising business. Next, we have manufacturing business. So when we say manufacturing business, this turn basic inputs into products which are sold to consumers. So like shoe manufacturing, they created their own shoe, baked goods like restaurants, candle manufacturing, cosmetics manufacturing, wine production. So they created their own product to sell it or so which are sold to customers or consumers. So that is what we call manufacturing business. So also there are three forms of business organization. We have sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. So when we say sole proprietorship, it is a one-person business. The owner has a full control over the finances and operations and decides alone. Okay, so one of the advantage of the sole proprietorship is that the sole proprietor can own the business for as long as he or she wants, and when he or she wants to move out, he or she can cash in and sell the business. Let's just say, for example, Macy have a very successful business, but then she decided to migrate abroad. And because she is the only owner of a business, she thinks that it would be better to sell the business. So it is easy for her to decide, is it to sell or to cash in the business with other, to have other owner, or mabilinan niya sa iyang business as she migrates to the other country. So the decision itself is very easy for the owner because siya lang man isa. But there are also disadvantage. Why? Because if we have advantage, then we also have disadvantage. So one of the disadvantage of sole proprietorship class is that there could be difficulty in raising capital, right? So if you're the only person that is looking up to open up business and you don't have the exact, or you don't have the proper amount to raise a capital to put up in your business, then it will be difficult. Next is, that is just one of the disadvantage of sole proprietorship. Then we have partnership. This is the second form of business organization. So when we say partnership class, it is a business relationship between two, remember, two or more people. So it refers to an arrangement where individuals share business ventures, profits, and liabilities. So the partners give feedback on how to use the capital and other critical strategic decisions that may provide different perspective. So when we say partnership, dili lang, unlike sa sole proprietorship, dili lang kay ikaw na ang owner, but then relationship between two or more people. So let's just say, for example, you have partners. It doesn't mean duha lang mo kabok. It's pwede na siya 3, 4, 5, or how much, or how many people you're going to be partners with in your business. So that is partnership. So if you are 3 partners in a business, then the 3 of you are the owner of the business. So in partnership, there is also an advantages and disadvantages. So when we say advantages, one of the advantages and disadvantages can be found in your module. It's already there in your module. So all you have to do is read your module. So one of the advantage of partnership is that the partners own and control the business. Dili lang kay ikaw ang mag-decide, but then daghan na mo. There are a lot of ideas that will come up because dili lang man kay ikaw rin naghuna-huna. You have your partners naman. But there is also a disadvantage. There is a potential differences and conflicts. Of course, di ba partners, so daghan ng minds nga gadagan sa business. And the challenge there is kung magkasinabot ba mo. What if dili magkasinabot? So that is one of the disadvantage of partnership. Unlike the sole proprietorship na, si sole proprietorship is what you think as an owner, mo na siya. But if in partnership, what you think as one of the owner might be not, might dili agree ang other nga partners, right? So that is one of the disadvantage of partners. Then we have the corporation. So when we say corporation, it is an entity created by law that is independent and distinct from its owners, and it relies on the corporate laws of the state in which it is incorporated to continue its existence. So corporations have an advantage in generating money for the company, and it can raise funds by selling shares of stock. It files taxes separately from its owner. So that is corporation. And by the way, class, corporation is should be composed of 15 above nga mga people to create a corporation, and you should register on SEC. So one of the advantages of corporation is that a corporation has no limit. Ownership can pass through many generations. So unlike sole proprietorship and partnership, na ikmamatay ang mga tag-iya, wala na yung padayon sa business. But in corporation, life has no limit. So ownership can pass through many generations. If si owner sa corporation namatay, pwede niya mapasang yung ownership through many generations. But there is also disadvantages of incorporation. One of the disadvantages of corporation is that the management team of a corporation can operate the business without any real oversight from the owners. Why? Because owners is separated from the corporation. So, walay okay ra kaayo kung ang management team sa corporation magtrabaho sakto. Pero what if dili? So, that is one of the disadvantage because owners really is not physically present in the company because they rely on the board of directors and also the president. So that's it. That's one of the disadvantage of corporation. So I think that's the end of our lesson 1 in our business ethics and social responsibility. So I hope that you've learned something for this morning. So thank you so much and God bless.